Well, Sue's got a double on. It'll be interesting to see if one or both of them come to hand. No, I guess the other one got off. I saw them both flash under the surface, but it looks like we're down to one fish. No, they're both still there. They're both still there. I know, it's going to be interesting. The back one is a big one, or it's larger. There comes one. Where's the other one? I see it flashing underneath the surface. Does it show up on the camera? We don't know. Let's see if the other one comes up. There's the other one trailing the first one. That's really fun, isn't it? Yep, they're both there. Is that great or what? Bluey wants to help. Mommy doesn't want any help. There they come. There they come. Well, I was hopeful this structure would have provided a fish, and it did, but it's not exactly what we had in mind. It's a good-sized whitefish, and it took the dry fly, but I would have as soon have had a nice rainbow or brown under these conditions. Thank you. Here's Sue with an... Oh, nice fish. Looks like a whitefish. Whitefish? It's a whitey, but it's a dandy, she says, a good 15. Guess what we finally caught? It is a Yellowstone cutthroat. Is that fun? Finally. Thank you, little cutthroat. We appreciate it. We would hope we'd catch something like you. Boy, it's just one after another with these cutthroats and the whitefish too. Gosh, these little cutthroats are dandies. There he goes. Wow, a miracle. It's a rainbow. Well, we've seen some in other parts of the Clark Fork, but this is the first one on this section that we're fishing today. So that's okay. Here's another little cutthroat coming to hand. I have to admit we've missed lots of them and played a bunch and not really landed, but they're sure pretty. This hole's astonishing. It may be 100 yards long at best. Sue and I have probably played, struck, and or released, you know, a fish or two for every single yard of this run. Can you give us another smile? It's another rainbow. That's... What is it? Yep. That's all right. Some of them don't. Well, it's 5 o'clock at night. We've driven way up the Chief Joseph Highway, went to the junction, turns off to Cook City, and could find no place to do any camping, so backtracked ourselves a ways, and now we're on a tributary of the Clark's Fork called Crandall Creek, and it's a strange looking little stream. I'm not sure we're going to do any good here, but I'll make a few casts and see what happens. Okay, here's a little fish I caught on Crandall Creek. It came up 2 or 3 times with a fly. I finally foul hooked it. It's obviously a Yellowstone cutthroat, but I'm happy to catch a fish anyway. So I apologize, and I'm going to let you go right now. Bye-bye. And here's a fair hooked one on Crandall Creek. Oh, good heavens, don't tell me it's a rainbow. It is. No, I want another Yellowstone cutthroat, but we got a rainbow instead. It's kind of a goofy little creek. Here we are in Petersen, Wyoming. We stop here on the Graybull River every single time we pass through the way. We tried fishing some bank water in town, and it's always been completely unsuccessful, and I'm sure it will be today, but I'm going to try again anyhow. As expected, I had no luck at all in the Graybull in the town of Petersen, so now we've just gone through Thermopolis and we're passing up the beautiful Wind River Canyon. We're in the Indian reservation at the moment, so we'll try fishing here a little bit as soon as we exit the reservation. We've never had any success here either, but it'll be another try today. So we're out of the Wind River Canyon through the reservation now, and we're actually parked down at the base of the Boysen Reservoir Dam. It's kind of a ugly looking tailwater, and I'm sure we'll be unsuccessful here, but the dogs are going to enjoy the break at the 85 degrees. Here we are on the Popo Agie River in central Wyoming, just outside Lander. This is called the rise, where the stream re-emerges from the ground, and it's just chock-a-block with fish. They're completely protected, as one might expect. She's going for the small one.
I don't think he got it.
The big ones are too aggressive.
Look how different that one is. It's right on top.
So this is called the rise, and this is where the river re-emerges from beneath this mountain. I'm making some casts in this very difficult pocket water with very modest success. And here we have a very, very brightly colored Popo Agie rainbow. Up from the top of a rock into this incredibly difficult to fish stream. It's just nothing but rocks and rocks and rocks and tumble. Boy, this one's a dandy. I don't know if this is going to show up down there, but it's a nice track for this size stream. Bringing it up through the current. I'll have to go down and try to release it. But it's another one of those beautiful Popo Agie rainbows. Boy, is it a pretty fish. Only about 10 inches long, but very healthy and very strong. So here's camping on the last night of our trip this year. Probably the last fishing of the trip too. I hate to say that. Ooh, I miss it so much already. But there's always next year.